And hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Alright, that doesn't look very loud but it's fine. So here we have a new card. It sounded pretty interesting and I have a few ideas on how to do it. So it says write a function that when given a URL as a string parses out the domain name and returns it as a string. For example, http //github.com/ whatever, and then returns GitHub. This one after www.zombiebytes.com, and then it returns zombiebytes. So my idea is what I got here is I put each and every one of these into an array. Then I try and find this. If it has a double slash, or if it gets to a slash, then it's going to delete from the next character all the way back. So it's going to delete all that and it's going to put all of the rest into a new array. Then, because it says regular expression, but I don't like working with them because it's confusing. And then some of them have www. So I'm also going to check before I decide to delete everything else, put this into a new array. I'm going to check if the next few values are W's. If it is, then it shouldn't. Then first once it gets to a dot, then it should. Then after that, as soon as it gets a new dot, like another dot, it can delete all of that. It can stop putting it into the new array, and then we have the name. And that's kind of what I'm thinking of here. So let's see. So first let's create an array. Let r1 equals int array. Okay, so then I'm wondering if I should only start pushing from here, or from here. Yeah, that might be a good idea. So 4. But see, some of them might have, I wanted to give it a specific value, but then so some might be HTTPS, which does make it a little bit harder. So then we can maybe go, until we find one of that, then we can start pushing. Or let's just push everything. I think that would be a better idea. So let's quickly console.log. Or actually, let's do the way I like to. Let's copy this. We open this right here because I feel it's much easier to get the output you need. You paste it here. We save this. We just save it in somewhere in my documents. url.js. There's an open containing folder. We open this, then we can go node and just url.js. So console.log, and what if we go ... url r1? Would it put it in there? Whoopsie. I probably actually need to get in URL. Let's go for the more longer one. Let's go for this one. So the main name, and then there we go. I can't build it, excuse me. A little bit of C++ coming back here. Okay, so each and every letter, that's good, gets put in here using that. That is very good. Okay, let's just, there we go. Okay, so now everything is in this array. Then for let I equals 0 while I is less than r1. I can actually use .filter, can I not? No, rather not. While is that the length I++. So first thing it will do, because if we look here, this one doesn't, it does have a double. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have to find this one. So then if, then let's say r at r1 at index I, if it is equal to slash, then so let's also create another variable num slash or ping. We'll call it ping. We'll make it false. Then ping equals true. So once it finds a slash, we know that ping has been found. And then we can go I++ to continue with one more. And then after that, we can start pushing. Then if ping, so if ping is true, we want to start pushing everything into the new array. So let r2 equals empty array. So then r2 dot push r1 I. So now it's going to push all the way into there, and then basically it's going to save everything from here on out, or everything from here on out. Okay. So we will now have, if I'm not mistaken, closer to the actual result we want. So now we have slash. I was hoping it will plus one, you see. So now it's going slash I plus equal 1, I1. Plus equal 2. Why do I have 2 plus equal 2 though? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, that's a fair point. Okay, so now we have github.com, and then yeah, that's a good point. And if not ping, okay, so that will keep all the other slashes. But why would I want to keep the slashes though? That's a good question, because there wouldn't be. I doubt that there would be another slash like here GitHub slash. I didn't think that would exist. So yeah, that would work fine. Because even if it means we lose a few here at the end, that wouldn't really matter. Okay, so now that that has been done, we now have R2, which is basically holding all of this. If we refresh, basically holding all of this. So now we have to find the dot, or first, because it might have www, let's go www dot. Okay. If r at 2 at index 0 is equal to w, and we can go, and this isn't a very good way of doing it, but for right now it will work, and b. So if these are all www, or you know what, I can do, no, that wouldn't work. Okay, so now that we know that all three of those are w's, we can go for let I equals 0, 1, 2, 4, while I is less than or 2 dot length I plus plus. Okay, so then here we can maybe go, because now we can create another array. or we can clear array 1. That wouldn't be a bad idea. We can maybe clear, because then we don't, but it's better not to do that. Okay, let r3 equals empty array. Okay, r3 dot push r2i. Okay, let's see what do we get if we go r3 now. Do we get what we expect to get? Yes, we do. Okay, so if it does have that, then we'll push all of this from this number. Or maybe we can do this, because I feel like that's a bad way of doing it. I just don't like it. Okay, so I then becomes 0, and then if this is the case, then I equals 4. And then we can maybe go this ping, we can make it false again. Ping equals false. And while not ping, so while ping is false, and then we can make ping equals true, and then we'll continue on to do this. Okay, that's great. So do we still get the same output, or do we get errors? We still get the same output. Okay. Then if, whoopsie, if array 2 at index I, if it is equal to dot, then we should return array 3. But we should maybe turn array 3 into a string first, because otherwise, if it is not equal to that, then we'll just continue to do what it does. But return will break out of the for loop anyway, so console.log okay, so theoretically we should get GitHub. Yes, okay. So let's just quickly go search array to string JS. Yeah, it seems like I've searched that before. To string separated by commas. I don't want that. What if instead of that I did this? Let's say I don't want it to return, actually. I want it to continue. So you can maybe create another function. Make string. And it takes an array. Then we go for let I equal 0, while I is less than r.length. R plus plus. Whoopsie, wrong one there. R plus plus. Okay, so let's see. So that will take in everything, and then we can just go and create a new string here. Let str equals and an empty string. Str plus equals or at index I. and then it returns str, and then we can return make string b, and then we should get GitHub. Yes. Okay, let's make sure we understand what's going on. So here we have a function, the main name, you put in a URL in there, then let r1 equals whatever is there. We basically take the string and put it in an array. Then we create a new array and a variable called ping, which is a boolean. Then we start a for loop that goes through the entire array 1. Then if array1 at index I has a slash, then ping equals true, and this will make sure that this if statement is called. And then I plus equals 2, because it will be, let's say double slash slash www. So basically, if it is this one, if you plus it by 1, then this will be the new index. Yeah, because it's here. Yeah, and then it will be here, and before it can go to the next one, this one here, before it can go to W, it will do ping, and it will start pushing. So you plus it by 2, so it starts here. Because there will always be 2 double slashes, if there are slashes, you know. So then, it starts to push everything. Yeah, so then it starts to push everything except where there are more slashes, where bugs might occur, but because we are only trying to get the name, the main name, without the .com and all of that, this wouldn't be a problem. Otherwise it might have been. Then we make ping false. After this entire loop, we make ping false again. Then we create another array 3, because we don't want to edit array 1, because that is actually bad practice, believe it or not. Then we create another for loop, and this for loop goes through the length of array 2. Then if array 2 at index 0, 1, or 2. So this gets if it has a www. If it does have a www, then it will do this. It will make I equal to 4, and it will make ping true. And if ping is true, then this if statement cannot run. And since I is 4, it will start putting things inside of the array. So if array 2 at index I is equal to dot, we return makes. So after all of that, we start pushing, and we say I equals to 4, because here let's create another comment slash. So right now we have www.get just to get an idea. So if it wants, so 0, 1, and 2, if those are true, which is index, which would also mean I 0, 1, 2, then don't, or then activate this. Then I becomes 4, so it skips the dot and it goes straight to G. And since I is 4, goes here, it skips this dot and it goes straight to here, and it starts pushing everything until it finds this dot. It starts pushing everything, and before it can push this, it returns something and breaks out of this whole function itself and returns this. And this just turns everything into a string. Okay, so it works. That is good. That is very, very, very good. thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed me fixing this already. I can't just leave you guys hanging, so let's paste it in here and see what happens. Okay, let's just remove the console.log. Do they accept it? Do they not accept it? Failures. Okay, wait, what failed? Expected example. What? Did they like only insert words? Let's then console.log. Let's see what they are trying to. Wait. I think a smart idea would be to find out what they are trying to do here. If we go to the top here, console.log, and oh yeah, because here is it. So let's do that. Let's try again. Let's see what they log out. Okay, so which one failed? Here's one that failed. www. Oh, because sometimes they might not have an HTTP. Yeet, that is extremely upsetting. So it might not have a ///. Ugh. I did not think of that. Silly me. Now, how would I go about fixing my program so that error cannot occur? So I'm checking if it has a /. If it has a /, then we know there's an HTTP or HTTPS in front. But what if it doesn't? Let's go or if r at index I is equal to dot. But that would not work, so we might need to go in else if. So yeah, because we might only want 2 plus 1 then. Yeah, so else if this. There you go, so then we can delete this. And then we can just go ping equals true and I plus plus, because this will kind of do the same thing if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. Error, what error? Here the if statement. Oh, it's R1 of R. Excuse me. Undefined. So it puts everything in R1. And maybe and, not ping. I would see, even with this one, it does the same thing. It doesn't really matter actually. But what if it, yeah, the domain might, no, the domain won't. Console.log R2, what do we get? See, if it gets to the dot, then it takes in the RU as well. I see. And not ping. Yeah, that might fix my problem. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we fixed it. So we can maybe add comments just to make it look less, you know, like I can't code. Sees if there is an HTTP // Okay. If actually I can actually, now that I think about it, I can just do this. Because, oh wait, no, never mind, I can't do that. If www.or and https www. Because actually if it has this it won't need it, but sometimes, you know, they're just gonna. Okay. Yeah, I think that is about all I need to do. Then I can go back here and Control A and Control B. Then I can remove this, and then my problem should be solved. Failed 5. Oh damn, what am I failing? Are we still like printing out okay, it's printing out the basics. Okay, so let's see. Undefined. This is the one that failed. Okay. Codewars. Expected I can. Instead got undefined. Where was that? Where did the test it was? Oh, is this one for this one up here? What? I don't understand what's going on here. Let's yet again console.log URL. I think we remove this console.log because it is confusing me right now. We'll run it again. Okay, 10 failed, yeah. ican.org. So sometimes you don't even get a www. That's very unfair. Damn, okay. Okay, so let's see. Because here anyways I check for a www. You know? So theoretically okay, let's maybe remove this part right here. Then if I is equal to r1 dot length minus 1, then I equals 0 and ping equals true. So then it is going to make ping true, and then basically everything else will be automated. So let's try it again. Maybe an infinite loop. Oh yeah, that's an infinite loop. Whoopsie. Yeah, I didn't think here. And not ping. There we go. Okay. We're console-logging this. So R2 is just 2 W's. Why is R2 just 2 W's? Oh, because I see. Becomes -1 then. And then it should work. Example, yeah. Now, theoretically, it should work. So let's just, in case, copy this. Control C, and then paste it here. ican.org. I wonder if that's a real site. Awesome, it works. Let's see if I can. ican.org. What is ican? I see. Okay, cool. Not important to me, however. Okay, so now we can Control A, Control C, and theoretically, if I'm not mistaken, the problem would be solved. If there are mistakes, however, let me just Control X that, Control V, and then URL, like that. 9 failed. What? There are still more that failed? Oh my gosh. Expected. Gojira instead got next. Index. But it should look for when it gets here, right? Okay, let's copy this. That's very strange. Let's put in here V. We should probably get the same output, right? Index, yeah. Index dot what? Why is it? So R2 is index.php. So it's trying to find that. Ah, I see. We can maybe, just to make sure, and I is less than, because HTTPS, that's 5. So we can just make sure, there might be less, you know. So if it finds a dot, then it should kind of give an alarm that, hey, there is a little bit of a problem. So else if r at index I is a dot and not ping, then I equals -1 and ping equals true. Or actually, we can make that 0 because everything below that is going to work. Theoretically, that should do something. I forgot that should be 1. Okay, so now we have that whole entire thing. Okay. Yeah, there it returns it. Okay, what was the earlier one? Yeah, we can maybe try that one just to make. I probably doesn't know which one to copy right now. Copy this. Control C. Okay. Seems to be working. Arcan.org. It works. Okay, and HTTP // okay, dot www dot, okay, and if we make that HTTPS, okay, perfect. A quick question, did I remove the console log, or can it? It can just stay like that. That's amazing. Okay. Oopsie. Okay, then we can just select all of this by using Control A, V, Enter. I passed them all, and I didn't use one reject, which is probably really bad of me. But to be honest, I don't like using rejects. It's so annoying. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed and maybe learned something new. See you all in the next video.